So life is good.
Warren, it's Cadbury, not Cadber.
Who has Warren has Cadbury spelled wrong. Yeah,
Cadbury.
Yeah, fix her up there, Warren.
We've got a
couple of
manufacturing
typos.
plant in Tasmania that does that.
That means Warren's probably a man of science, because anybody that knows math and science can't spell worth a shit. Typically, typically, and there are exceptions to this rule. But
I have to use Google for my spelling.
I know I've complained about this before, but like Da Vinci has no spell checker in it, so like I'll do all these videos and have the captions, and like Lori will be like, "What the hell did you do? That's spelled completely wrong." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh shit, that's spelled wrong."
No, you're using creativity. You can spell it any way you want. Saturday Night Tech. Justin's about to go live.
Oh, yay for Justin.
That fart knocker.
Nart Farker.
I'm live now. Somebody's
got
watching.
40. Hey, we got Mew Drones 4K.
Oh, yeah, he's on my channel.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cad Fairy?
Yeah, he's on my channel. Mew Drones, we're actually on Artco Drone Solutions channel right now. You can stop on over and say hi.
Yeah,
see that? I'm snaring you new people.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It is.
Yep. And you'll be getting the super chats from that. Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
If somebody leaves a super chat over on your channel, it'll go to you.
Mew, I'm sorry, nobody can see your chat because everybody's over here. So come on down.
Oh, he's from Brazil.
Brazil.
Hey, love your nuts. Anyway.
What?
Well, we got Dusty, East Coast Thrills. Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Why would you say, God, that's just inappropriate.
Candy melted. What?
We got Rob, Drone Rob. Welcome.
Maddie showed up.
Hashtag Cadbury. I'll give you another minute and then we'll draw.
For you newbies that just dropped in, like Maddie and stuff, you can get in right now. Oh, he's been lurking. He's just kicking around.
I just heard myself on my own channel. My microphone sounds great.
Your microphone sounds fine, dude, on this end.
Fine.
Yeah.
No, it sounds good.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. Sounds all right.
Kind of turn myself on there.
Yeah.
Mew Jones, come on over to Artie's channel. I appreciate the what's it called?
Paul show up? I didn't see
emojis.
Where's Paul?
No, the hours, whatever.
Oh.
I need it. I'm gonna drop out of being able, because I'm only streaming once a week and it's not enough, and especially since I've been cutting off at 2 hours. I either got to extend it to 3 and 4 hours like I used to, or do a second stream.
I think
do a midweek stream.
Yeah.
Think about Tuesdays. Anybody want to come and talk about nothing on Tuesday?
Talking about nothing on Tuesdays.
Just me on a Wednesday morning. So
hey, what are we doing now?
We are talking.
All right, let's go ahead and draw.
Into it. Just draw this thing, dude.
We are solving the universe.
And here we go.
All right, big bucks, no whammies. I already popped up. I'm screwed.
Come back.
Hey!
Welcome.
Congratulations, Mr. Legend Big.
I think Paul should do a fair
Send
trade.
me your address and I'll ship that out to you.
You make him send you a mug first, and then you can send him his candy.
Oh, speaking of mugs, by the way, Dominic, I thought I would tell you, I visited your store tonight.
I noticed that.
And I have a wine tumbler coming out.
I got the notification.
Well, I didn't know if you knew it was me because I didn't leave a note or a message.
No, well, I knew who William Ronayne is.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Those are cool. You got a lot of cool stuff on your store. Everybody, Dominic's got a bunch of cool stuff.
I'll have to check it out
on his store. But I like it. Looking for it. It's a
USA drone.
It only
fire.
costs like $700. You know, I'm sorry. No, it was actually with shipping like $38, I think.
I think today was the last day.
That's how much I love you.
Stickers from Sticker Meal. Excuse me.
I do love.
And more of these helps with shipping.
Yes.
Oh my God! All right, fine.
One day I will get the 3,000 view hours or whatever. One day.
Well,
one day.
I'm down to 5.
I'm down to 5 now because I need to start doing a second stream.
Yeah, do it Tuesday night.
Tuesday
I will.
night.
I think I will. Why not? I'm off Tuesday.
2 hours.
The only issue is it can't be that late because Wednesday I have to be at work at 8 a.m. So I gotta, and I have to be awake.
Anybody on the panel have a Mini 3 or a Mini 4 Pro? Anybody on the panel?
No, but if anybody wants to donate one, I'm happy to take the donation.
Just curious. I mean, damn it all! If the Mini 4 Pro worked with the RC Pro, I'd be more inclined to upgrade. But because of that little hurdle, I refuse. Out of principle, it's like F you DJI. And they didn't send me a Pocket 3 to test, so F you again, DJI.
Oh, by the way, I sold my motion controller too yesterday.
Did you?
Went out today. Shipped out today.
Yeah, you're gonna need a 3 pretty soon when the Avata 2 comes out.
Hi, Lloyd.
Oh, Uncle Bill. Thank you.
What a surprise.
Oh, wrong button. We got the train going. Let's keep that train going. Since we're not talking about OnlyFans, Ken Heron's not in the chat.
Not yet. He might drop in to say hello.
Yeah.
At some point.
Hello.
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 Maybe you know what? We ought to do a contest where I'll pull up a channel and we'll say OnlyFans? No OnlyFans.
No, mate, there are enough channels you could say that on.
All right.
And if they say
but all the drone channels are not on OnlyFans.
I'll take a hiatus for a minute, see what Lori's up to. I'll be back. I'm gonna go dark for a few minutes. I'll be back.
Okay.
What are they waiting for to pay me, these guys? My account says I have 100. Your earnings 139. It's higher than
that. Richard, thank you.
But they haven't sent it to me.
Awesome. Thank you. That is cool, boy.
I'm not giving you any more. Keep trying.
So today I did some research on Mary Burke. You know how old she is?
Who?
40.
Mary Burke.
35.
I've been playing her videos lately. She is 50.
Wow. She scrubs up pretty well for that.
Yeah.
She's young.
Yeah.
It also puts a different perspective on the fact that most of these channels doing that sort of thing are young, and she can drag an audience for what society considers old. And I think that's wrong.
I think society can all agree that you seem pretty old. Mark, this is after they took the money off it. It's at almost 140. It's been way above that for a while. Send me the money, you motherfuckers. Yeah, I think empirically I'm old. I think empirically.
Hey, I'm old.
No, yeah. But what I'm saying is you always see these young women shaking their bits.
Oh, you mean like Kids Como or?
What are we watching? That we see young girls shaking their bits.
Got me started on that one.
And who's that other gal that does the electric unicycle? who just got a DJI FPV drone.
Yeah, you're talking about Aubrey, your Aubrey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's really sad that you knew what he was talking about.
I know. It just comes up on my feed.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, and have you seen the flight attendant that does these things about what you could do to get freebies and
yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
Her name is Sierra Mist.
Yep, I've seen that one.
Also, OnlyFans.
I've seen it too.
Yeah, as I said, my phone must be listening because on my suggested, you see all those come up. So it must read my mind that I like that sort of thing.
Who's that English girl, Violet something?
Lydia Violet.
That is an attractive girl.
Yes, I do watch her as well.
And it's sad that you knew exactly what I was talking about.
I know.
Lydia Violet, guys, check it out. She's just unreal.
Yep,
she's a gamer.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Oh, and Pokemon, or is it Pokemon?
Yeah, I've seen her as well.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of Coco Star,
and she's English.
Alrighty. Alright. I think I'm. And why isn't that Girl Scout cookies from Coco Star?
Girls, I just got to congratulate you. This is your new badges for being the girls that would do anything to sell your cookies. Y'all did such a great job. Y'all sold over $7,000. I don't know how y'all did it because the boxes were only worth $500. But just keep up the good work. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave now.
And on that note, I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was just hanging out for that clip.
Oh, you wanted to see them get their merit badges? Did you see the merit badges?
Yeah, I know.
No.
I have scrolled through.
No, I did not notice the merit badges for some reason.
Oh, yeah, like Peaches and yeah, knee pads, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Pig.
And
sexist pig. I'm sorry.
Well,
oh, we made Don uncomfortable.
So am I.
It probably made your pants tight too.
Exactly.
Anyway.
I've just got to go and yeah. Okay.
Well, Dominic, which one are you going to? Adrian's or Justin's?
I'm going to Justin's.
Why?
Well, he sent me a link and
nobody.
Oh well.
I've been on here for an hour and 15, so
you're right. You're right. We've had more Dominic than we deserve.
Exactly. Thanks again, guys. And we'll see you on the next one.
Good night, Dominic.
Okay. Take care.
Yes, you're right, Lloyd. That is long on so many levels. You are absolutely correct. Now what do we talk about? Dominic's gone. I mean, we can't.
I thought he'd never go.
You can't blame the perversion on him. You just have to find some Girl Scout. I love Girl Scout cookies. Who doesn't buy Girl Scout cookies? I manage a bowling alley. You know how many parents come in there? Anyway, can my daughter sell her? No, because there's 150 daughters that could come in here with their Girl Scout. Okay, fine. Set up your table over there, and then I'll buy like $30 worth, which is not that much.
Yeah,
they're awesome. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Oh, I think it. What is that one?
With the coconut,
the fudge Samoas.
Yeah,
ooh, those are good.
That's what the toasted coconut and the chocolate stripes. Oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
oh yeah. But you know,
I'm waiting for Tammy. I sent her a link.
There's a bunch of them that are good though. The peanut butter ones.
Yeah, and the what is it? The mint ones.
Right. Those are the big three.
Mm-hmm.
Shortbread's good too. You know, if you want to just not go into a diabetic coma every time you eat the cookies.
Coconut
Tagalongs.
dreams.
Tagalongs. That's right, Maddie.
Very Tagalongs.
Mm-hmm. That's the coconut ones we were talking about.
Yeah. Not Tagalog. Tagalong.
No. Ray Kelly is here?
Yeah, Ray Kelly is here.
Oh, let's start acting adult. We have to act adult now. God damn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hi, Ray.
Hey, Ray. Good to see you. Yep. We got Maddie. Hey, Maddie. Yep. So.
How's your drone world doing?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh,
Maddie's got like a gaggle of girls living in his house. You guys sell Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah. That's interesting.
I need more bourbon. I'm not quite drunk enough. I still have a headache.
Okay.
I still have a headache. Is that not good to have a headache?
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Well, you got a nice long weekend. Are you going to your dad's tomorrow?
Yeah. Every other week I do it now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The bikes are running. They're ready to sell. I'm just doing like little tweaky work and stuff. Actually, one of the oil cooler line I put in is leaking for some reason. It's vibration, loosened it up. I'm gonna fix that.
Mm-hmm.
It's an oil filter relocation kit that was put on it that started to leak. I didn't put it on it, but then I replaced the line. Now that line's leaking. So just
good times.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll
no Johnny tomorrow morning, huh? Taking the morning off.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
I've been eating cookies.
Yeah, that's right.
I have but I'm gonna go get mozzarella sticks in a little bit. Disappear again.
Ooh, yummy!
Mozzarella melts.
Go ahead, dip that in some marinara sauce. Or is it the? Ooh, that sounds yummy.
I have a little bit of marinara left. Running low.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I have not been on the Bright Line, and why would I be? Because I live here, and I don't work anywhere far from my house. But I'd like to just do it, to do it. You know, before it goes bankrupt.
So 4 minutes off to
Is that the light rail that goes down the coast?
Train system they put in. Yeah.
We got that here in Denver. Yeah, we got it all over town now.
Copycat.
Goes north, south, east, west. I get hop on the train, go to the airport. Yeah, and I get beat up by kids on the train. Yeah, that's what I want.
Nice.
Yeah, see, that's free though. You don't have to pay for it like you usually do. You know, take the train to the plane. Take the train to the plane. Do you remember that ad?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a New York thing.
And let's see. It goes. Well, now they want another line that goes from Denver up to Fort Collins. And it's like, oh, yeah, there's another line nobody will use. Yeah.
Don't they have good toffee in Fort Collins?
Yeah. Yes, they do.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I'll have to call up Vern and say, hey, Vern.
Yeah, that sounded familiar. Otherwise, how would I know what Fort Collins?
Hey, Vern.
Yes, Charles?
No, you were talking about Vern, and I said, hey, Vern, like...
oh, Vern, yeah, quality check.
Hey, Vern, it's Ernest.
Yes, Ernest.
Yeah, Ernest.
There you go. He's dead now. I'm going to go... He died so young. That was so... Varney, was it... what's his first name? Stuart?
Yeah, Jim Varney.
Jim Varney. Yeah, that was sad.
Passed away several years ago.
Check on the mozzarella stick.
Oh. And he's gone for that fried mozzarella.
Hey, we got Gene Fox, Green Mountain Droning. We were just talking about you early in the show. Chuck wanted to know where you were located. I had to look up on my address book in my spreadsheet, and you are in Wells, Vermont.
He already knows that.
No, I was telling him that I was telling Chuck.
Okay. All right. So you just told the whole world where the guy is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Watch out for the creepers.
Not the physical address, just the town that he lives.
Are you sure? What is it?
Well, it's where you get water from, the wells.
I'm gonna get some.
Well, if you should know.
I don't sound stupid enough yet. Hold on a second. I'll be back.
And speaking of James, did anybody see his latest video where he made barn doors for his, upstairs closet? Did a wonderful job on it. Using wood that was from a mahogany tree in his neighborhood that they cut down, and he had it cut into planks, and he's got a planer and a joiner, and he was able to get the shape, and mahogany is a beautiful wood.
Yes.
So you probably have walnut in your neck of the woods, Charles? Walnut and...
Oh, I don't know. Most everything up here is maples and elders.
Yeah.
Oaks.
Mm-hmm.
The occasional weeping willow.
Yeah.
My grandparents had in their yard this massive weeping willow. Probably, at least 20 or 30, 20, 30 feet tall. And eventually they had to cut it down, but when they did, the trunk was enormous. It was 2-3 feet around.
Right.
A willow that wide? I've never seen a willow that wide around.
It was massive.
I had one in my front yard. I buried my Newfoundland underneath it, and it was big, but I don't remember. That's huge. Holy smokes!
It was enormous.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I was telling Charles about James's latest video where he made the barn door closet doors for his walk-in closet upstairs.
Yeah, I remember he showed them to us.
Yep.
Does James has a YouTube channel?
Yes, he does have a channel.
My PI Dreams, is that right?
Yep.
Advertise
My Pie Dream. Yep.
What is it? My Pie?
Yeah, My Pie. Not My Thai, but My Pie. My PI Dreams which means Philippine Island. Yeah.
Tequila Sunrise. I haven't had tequila in a long time. It's interesting.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah. Margarita? Ooh, boy.
When I was a child, that was my drink. Tequila Sunrise.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's orange juice. It's easy to drink. Tequila and grenadine. It's like it's a kid's drink, but it's tasty. Do I realize I super chatted myself? Did I really? Good, I deserve it. I'm sorry, Artie. I thought I gave it to you. Let me see. Did I really?
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think it would show up on...
No, I did. I super chatted myself $15. Too funny. All right. So let's bring Artie's channel up and do it the right way.
Write me a check.
Yeah. Okay, Artie. Here we go.
Oh. That was... Oh, yeah, that was over on your channel.
I'm so stupid.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Darwin, it worked.
There you go. No comment, David. There's your 15.
Oh, thank you. As soon as it pops up, I'll give you a...
There it is.
Ching. Thank you, sir. Awesome. Thank you.
I just ran across Lydia Violet's channel again. She is just adorable. You ever hear of Lydia Violet?
No, I
You were
haven't.
just telling us about her.
Oh, she's a gamer, and she's just
She looks.
Lydia Violet.
She looks in some of her photos. She looks not quite legal.
No, she is. She's in her 20s, but she's fabulous, and she plays like she's dumb. That's the whole thing, and she's not. She's clearly not. But what a cutie pie!
Oh yes.
My bourbon of choice. It is. You've seen her before, haven't you?
Yes, isn't she the one that did the girl with the bouncy head on TikTok?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
and she got like a million views on it just for that stupid video.
She actually seems like a sweet kid, but who knows?
But I missed zillion views on a stupid video. What I miss? I missed something.
Oh, we were talking about Lydia Violet, and I was looking at her icon, and she looks like the gal that, I don't know if you remember back in the day, some chick made a video where she just bouncing her head, and it got a crap ton of views on TikTok.
I've seen some really crappy travel vlogging videos where the only high point is the clickbait thumbnail with the chick in a bathing suit, and then you watch the video, gets a zillion views, and then
well, this girl doesn't do bathing suits. She doesn't need to. She's that pretty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's bullshit. Like, there's like so much more to this stuff than just some hot chick in a bathing suit.
Oh,
it's funny. Her channel's funny. It's actually kind of funny and humorous. It's worth a couple of minutes just to watch. She's funny. That's all. She seems like a sweet kid. I don't know. She's from England, and she's actually pretty, which is surprising. All her teeth.
That's really funny.
Bright white teeth. You know. Oh.
You mean like? Yeah, I know what you're saying. There's like a stereotype there.
Check out her channel. It's funny. She does a stereotype, empty-headed, silly, and she's not. Clearly, she's a gamer that is really pretty and people like it. She's done very well. She doesn't have a million yet. She's like 2/3 of the way there.
What does Lon have me betting?
I don't know.
Sex sells. That's not.
We found out that Bill made a super chat to himself.
I deserved it.
Yeah.
Those are great till gravity takes effect on them, but yeah, they're great while they last.
You deserve a break today.
Ooh, McDonald's.
Somebody asked me what my bourbon of choice is.
Good memory.
SQRRL peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah,
it's my new favorite.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, on a sesame seed.
On sesame seed.
I don't know her personally.
Thing to get like a free.
She could be the biggest asshole in the world. I don't care. He seems. The word was seems, Lon. Seems like a nice kid.
Personality doesn't matter.
He's probably horrible.
Ooh, I think there might be more mozzarella sticks ready. Go rescue them.
Well, send me some.
If you let them go too long in the oven, they like turn to soup. You have to rescue them right before they like self-destruct.
Right.
You know the rules.
They get kind of stringy.
They start sprouting.
Well, they all kind of go. Can't let them go to can't let them fail.
Are they the breaded kind?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. You have to time them just right, or else.
Yeah.
You literally go.
Otherwise, when you dip it in that sauce and you take a bite out, it's piping hot when you bite it.
And then after that, it becomes just
chewy.
You'll go. Something like that.
Are you guys still making fun of me for super chatting myself? I super chat myself all the time.
I'm gonna go check on the oven.
Sorry.
Well, blow me down.
I watch a lot of stuff. I've been hitting the shorts, and I didn't used to do that because some of them are funny. You know what's funny? You ever watch CSA Punch?
No.
CSA Punch. Check her out. Funny as hell.
Okay.
Okay.
CSA Punch.
As long as they stay away from politics and opinions, and they're just funny.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. There's another one called I Laugh at My Own Jokes. I Laugh at My Own Jokes.
Yes.
She's awesome. Yep. She is just a funny, funny girl. She just broke 1 million.
Oh.
She's a young girl, born and raised in Italy, lives in Germany, speaks perfect English and Italian and Germany, apparently. And she's just funny. Just a silly, silly girl. And sometimes I don't necessarily want to watch serious stuff.
Oh. Well, all you have to do is watch.
Cute and she has videos. A nice figure. Yeah, everything else is speculated. You're right. Mm-hmm. And she plays video games.
Mm-hmm.
What? That's all you need to know. She's cute and she's got big dick. What else do you need to know, Lon? Have you ever needed to know more than that? Come on, don't lie.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, boy, we got, oh, wow, awesome sunset out back here. Wow.
Sunset?
Yeah, where I'm at. Yeah. It's only 6:30. 6:33, and look at all that.
What else do you need to know?
Pink and violet in the sky. Yeah.
She seems nice.
Yeah.
She didn't seem nice. I wouldn't watch her stream. There was one I was watching for a while that really ripped other people apart, like customers and this, and then eventually she did a live where she spewed her politics out. Now I can't watch her anymore.
Mm.
She was funny and I enjoyed her streams until I just realized where her head was at. Now I can't watch her anymore.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I wish I never knew people's politics. There's so many movies that I've enjoyed in the past with different actors and this and that, and then they got to force their shit down your throat, and I can't watch them anymore. And it's a shame because they're talented and they're funny or whatever, do a good job. The movies are great, and now I can't watch it without thinking you're an asshole.
Yep. Hey, we got Dustin. One visual aerial.
Hey, Dustin.
One vision. Cool. So, waiting for James. All right.
That we're doing. We're just going to talk about it now instead of just having a conversation. We have to sit here and say waiting for James every couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you wonder what it's
then tomorrow, James will send me an email. Hey, I love that part about Bill busting your balls about asking me. Hey, when's James coming?
They're feeding his ego. You know. Hi, Dustin.
He is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. And to be inside the house that you see in those videos, it's like, wow, really is nice.
Well, he's put a lot of work. He's a retired guy. He has the opportunity to put a lot of work into his home. It's awesome.
That's right.
That's hurtful as hell.
Charles, are you making mozzarella sticks?
Chuck, how are your mozzarella sticks?
What?
They're really good, but now I have potato chips.
Oh, the party size. Ooh, Cape Cod, those are pretty good.
Please describe the enjoyment you're getting out of those potato chips. You see, and I appreciate Chuck because he's not smacking his lips into the microphone.
They're really good.
Oh, yeah, we gotta be careful about that because.
No, but because he's eating with his mouth closed like a gentleman. I like that. That's good.
Okay.
I am attempting to. Oh, they're really good.
Scott wanted me to bring this up for you.
Chuck, check out X Igor just posted more pockets.
Dustin. There's Dustin. What's up, man?
Oh. Yep.
Yeah, Dustin was a very good tour guide, for sure.
Yes, that was a good video. Enjoyed it. Yep.
I actually watched that video, Chuck.
Yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. I really wish Dustin didn't have any like charged batteries because he was a gentleman and loaned out his charger. And you know how no good deed goes unpunished. Yeah, he just didn't have any juice in his packs to like fly. That was a bummer. But yeah, we had a good time. We probably should have risked Dustin in hindsight, being that, you know, we cared about our lives at the time, but in hindsight, we probably should have risked our lives and walked closer to the arch, but we did not. But
there you go.
It was pretty sketchy.
You can always be told to turn around. Sketchy.
We were kind of, yeah. There was like a tent city that was forming.
Ooh, yeah.
And people were getting kind of weird, and like Dustin and I looked at one another, like, yeah, maybe we should like turn back. So we did.
But love the Ferris wheel. Yeah, that was cool.
That was really fun to fly. Like, it was funny. The first Ferris wheel shot in that video was me waiting for Dustin at this cute little pub. That's where we're gonna meet up. So I flew the drone off from the distance over to the Ferris wheel, like way the hell off in the distance, like visual line of sight. But then he and I drove over closer, and then that's when we got the closer shots, and that's when we got the really fun shots where you could fly up the side of it and then go over the top and do the top downs and stuff. Mini 3 Pro, man, I think it's a great little drone. You can get some really sweet stuff with it, for sure.
We know, Johnny. No bones and toffee in the morning.
No, he's taking the morning off. So I wonder.
You're doing good, Johnny. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. We're doing good, Johnny.
Who talking London? Lon.
Yep. And watch out for those werewolves.
Chuck, you're making me so hungry. I haven't eaten all day.
I'm sorry. Ray, I did all the flying. It was a bummer. Like, Dustin had no batteries charged up. He had his Mini with him, though, but for whatever reason, he left it in his car. I don't know why.
He
was, living vicariously through you.
I was okay with that. I mean, it was like, I'm out of town, and it was exciting to be in St. Louis with a drone for the first time ever. So it was fun for me. There'll be more London talk later. Right now, no, we're just like.
This was a picture that Ray Kelly just sent me.
St. Louis
from CT Pirate.
You tell I'm hungry. I'm thinking London broil right now. London broil, baby.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
Cool. Where's that?
Bridgeport, Connecticut, I believe.
Oh, really? Looks like a little bit ago because the trees are all pretty green still. So I'm guessing that's a little while ago.
You're so analytical.
Oh, me?
You just like detective that, just like that. That was a while ago.
What? The trees are green.
The leaves are,
yeah.
I didn't say anything wrong with that. I'm just saying you just figured that out.
Thinking that
just like that.
Actually, to get a shot soon might be really, really cool with like the foliage and stuff. The ship and all that. Be pretty cool. Fall is way too short, people. Fall is like, it's not fair. Fall is a great season, but like the beautiful part of fall is just like 3 seconds of it, and then it's like gone.
Yeah, in Florida, it doesn't even exist.
Well, you made your decision, right? I mean, you made a choice.
I'm not complaining. It's awesome here. I guess it's really hot, and then it's not. That's it. That's what we got. We got lots and lots of time to ride our bikes. By bikes, I mean motorcycles. Cool. And it's very cool.
Dustin, I should have brought more batteries. I should have squeezed at least one more pack in the freaking bag. I could have if I was.
There you go.
Yeah. How it goes. You never have enough. You never have enough juice for what you want to do.
Lived in the Northeast for over 40 years. Saw a lot of foliage. I'm good.
Hey, Kim. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Kim, you gotta get out there like fast. It's like you blink and you miss it. So I think the moment here where I am in the middle of New York State is coming soon, if it happens. We had some really weird weather. We were doing great. Oh, hold on. I hear I'll be right back.
Oh, the mozzarella's done. Get the sticks out. Hey, we got Keith, a Jeep, a drone, and an old man.
No, haven't done it. Can't help.
No.
No, yeah, exactly. You'll be scraping ice off your windshields while I'm enjoying the mid to high 70s. Absolutely.
Yep.
What time? Oh, it's 79 right now. October 14th at 8:43. It's still 79 degrees. But if I wanted to jump on that bike, go for a ride, it'd be very comfortable. Oh,
hey, we got Lee.
Not complaining.
Yo Rose Drone.
Hey, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
And we got Alice. VM Vlog. Oh, must be over Bill's channel. Nice. Good to see you.
Artie, I think I'm going to take off. Believe I'm going to take off.
Okay, well, thank you for coming.
Almost 2 hours. And I haven't eaten all day, so I'm going to go have the meal that my wife made. And
some fuck. Oh, speaking of the devil, we got James. Welcome.
I can't go James. Now. Shit.
The devil. What's that all about? Hey,
awesome video on those doors you made.
Oh,
very good work there.
Well, Chuck's gone now. I don't know where the hell is Chuck.
Oh, he'll be back with his mozzarella sticks.
Yeah. Sorry, I had one mozzarella stick that went completely like flat on the no stick paneling.
I
had to just scrape that one off and eat it anyway.
The reason I was saying, where's Chuck is because he can relate to this. The barn door project. I spent 2 months on that freaking video because the schedule's been so busy, so I've been doing a little bit of the time, and you can tell because you can see from the beginning of the video to the end of the video, I've got like probably about 6 different T-shirts, about 6 different hairstyles and beard cuts and everything like that. I just kept adding clips.
About all you can do is like Lori's pretty fussy with continuity, so like she'll like. There have been times when we've been on, dude. There have been times when Lori and I have been somewhere, and she's like, "We have to film the intro to this video." She's like, "We have to put the same clothes on that we were wearing that day." It's like, "Are you kidding me?"
I've actually done that before. I've done that.
Like, okay, we'll do it. Okay, because Hollywood is Hollywood, and like, hey,
well,
we're in the Catskills, we're doing this, and have to go back and like kind of have the intro put together for a video.
That took a long time. So, there was a lot of clips that had to be brought down to a reasonable amount of time. I didn't want that to be a 2-episode or a 1-hour video.
Look how beautiful it looks over Chuck's shoulder. The water crystal clear and blue.
That's over. James.
Oh, it's a beautiful. Was a beautiful morning. It's starting to get a little bit cloudy here, like the morning does.
I want to jump in.
I will be. I just put some pH stabilizer in. I'm waiting for it to get done. I gotta add just a little bit more chlorine down there. This is Sunday here. It's Saturday night for you guys. I'll be doing. I'll be relaxing today. This has been a hectic week, and from now until January, it's going to be hectic because we got so many family members that are coming to visit next week. We have to drop off our Canadian neighbors. We've got to take them up to the airport. They're going back to Canada for a while. Then we got family coming in. When we pick them up, we pick them up on, I forgot what day, when they come back. And then the very next day, our daughter and her family from Hawaii come in. So we're going to be driving them in 2 days in a row. But
right,
we're going to be busy.
Well,
the video. Let's close that out.
Okay, let's go.
The barn door video. and like that's why I was gonna say Chuck can probably relate to this.
Barn door video.
I spent so much time, so much time collecting. Yeah, I mean they weren't the greatest clips inside there, but it wasn't a bad video. And
no, it turned out great.
My view count on that is very, very low. You know, you have a threshold, your high and low, what your normal high and low is, and we've talked in the past before how I can go inside the backyard and I can say, oh, I picked some limes and some calamansi, and I picked a coconut, and I'm going to do some juice drinks today, and I can do that. It's like a 5-minute video, and I get 7,000 views on it. But I could spend 2 months on a video like those doors up there, and I'll get like 700 views. So
that's still better than me.
Well,
unless I throw in Mary Burke in it, then I get a couple thousand views.
It's not going to get better because the sandbox is full and it's becoming over full. So, sweet. Yep.
Well, I thought the
thumbnails are becoming less relevant, by the way. So there's this cute little preview feature that pops up now. When you pull up videos and you hover over it, you'll see the first, 30 seconds to a minute of the video. So now you have to make it so your thumbnail is good, and the first minute of your video better look effing amazing without audio, because it doesn't.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I watch so many videos just from the thumbnail. If I'm busy, I'll be multitasking. I'll be doing something else in the background. And since they're all there in a row, and I just, you could just put your mouse over it, your icon, and it'll play in the background. And exactly what you just said. If it doesn't keep my interest for me to click on it at the first 10 or 15 seconds, I just go to the next. I go to the next clip inside there.
So
that's true. That's true.
This is really important as a creator. You have to make your videos engaging without audio, just video. And it used to be audio was the most important part of a video, because if your audio sucked, nobody would watch it anyway. They're not going to put up with bullshit audio. Now to even get in the door, you have to have really good video that's like, and you're trying to engage an audience that basically has the attention span of a gnat. So you're dealing with 3 to 5 seconds max, and they're gone. So
Charles is back from his nap.
I don't mean to be really. I'm being coarse about it, but that's just the reality of it, in my opinion. And then
I haven't
then you have to compete with 9 billion other creators trying to do the same shit as you. So
Well, I haven't taken advantage of it. I don't know if you've taken advantage of it yet, but YouTube, not very long ago, came up with this new thing where it will suggest the title for your video based on some kind of algorithm.
Right.
They're actually pretty good. I haven't used any of them yet, and it's supposed to make your video more successful and get more views and stuff like that. Have you used any of their suggestions?
I've used it a few times.
I actually don't, but that could
did
be
it work
part of
for
the
you,
reason
Art?
why I'm so unsuccessful.
Did on my Uncle Roger's video, the short that I made. Saying, yeehaw!
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Uncle Roger.
I just can't
And that
imagine
got 2,000 views.
can't imagine what AI would say. Fat dumbass talks about bullshit. It's gotta take what it gets and put it out there as something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hitting a topic that's very newsworthy is the best way to get some attention.
Right.
I mean, that's your best shot. But
And
that's really hard to do.
And it will also, if you don't create your own thumbnail, if you don't create it yourself, it actually does a pretty good job of finding one of the best shots inside your video that it puts up there. Because a lot of times I'll see, I don't even look at what they do, and because this is where I'm going.
I think YouTube
A lot of times I will go through the video while it's doing its thing and about uploading and on YouTube and in the background. The very last thing I do is I upload my thumbnail. So while it's uploading, because my videos are usually pretty big, they're like usually around 8 gig per video file, and it takes a little bit of time. So I go and I go through the video while it's uploading. I find the thing that pretty much represents what I think represents the video, and then I go over in Canva. And Canva is where I develop my thumbnails. And when I've done it, and I go back, and they've already at the end, once it's done uploading, it will have a suggested. It'll show about 4 thumbnails throughout your video, and it'll have one all the way to the left. That's the one that it suggests. And many times, it is the one that I picked, and I was already working on in Canva, because I do all the overlays and all inside there. But
well, normally,
pretty smart.
when Lori and I are on point, which happens occasionally, we will take still shots on location that will serve as a thumbnail later, and they're always much better than anything that YouTube could suggest from the video. And a still shot is going to be better than a frame grab pretty much all the time. But you guys talk about Canva. I know Canva is very powerful. I actually use DaVinci to create my thumbnails. I do it all. I had
DaVinci. I still haven't used it yet. I have it, but
because DaVinci will let me layer, I can do layers and stuff, and I can pull off all the little tricks I've learned how to pull off. I just get better and better with thumbnails. Every time I do a thumbnail, I get better at it. So well, that's how it should be, right? We should get better as we go forward. We should get better, not worse. And you should cringe. You should cringe at your former creative content. You should look at it and go, "Ooh, what was I thinking?" And that means you're learning that you did something and you've learned since you did that thing and got better. But so I guess there are a lot of really cool ways to do thumbnails, but I don't think YouTube is I've seen some ones that are like okay, but then you still have to that might be the image you'd use for the thumbnail, but then you still have to do all the rest of the work, the captioning and so forth, and make it work. But I'm no expert, obviously, because my channel is not monstrous. So,
I think sometimes on your thumbnail, less is more, because I noticed one of the things that I do when I have a video, I compare it to similar videos, like on a topic, like the barn door topic. And I on my thumbnail, I have lots of information. I have comments in there. I have
yours are pretty busy, dude.
It's pretty busy. And that could be something I need to work on, because I see some of the ones that get like 7 or 8 million views. All they have one thing on there. They got a picture of a guy, like for my barn doors. One guy pointing to the doors with no words on there, or it'll say one thing that says DIY. That's one little thing.
But
that's all they have.
But James, how many subscribers does that channel have as opposed to you?
Yeah, well, they usually have like hundreds of thousands.
So so there are a couple of things. It's not really apples and oranges. It's not apples and oranges, man. I mean, you being smaller than the other guy, me being smaller than the other guy, means you have to make a thumbnail that is really grabby. And you're right, less is more. Absolutely. That's one of the things I've been learning, is that the thumbnail is to just 3 seconds, if that. Your thumbnail has to, in 3 seconds, convince somebody that your shit's worth watching. So they don't have time to read the fucking book on the page, right? 3 seconds. And that might be generous, because again, we're working with the attention span of a gnat. That's what you're dealing with.
Well, that and a bunch of horny men around the world, because
you don't have any chicks in bikini. Yeah, you put a chick in.
No, I don't, because that's not what our channel is about.
I know. Me neither. And Lori will tell you the same thing, for sure.
And I'll just make a comment. Before we did the barn door DIY video, we do a lot of DIY, but we also do travel. Like you do some travel,
right?
And we did the Dumaguete. We did the Dumaguete video, and I didn't, because we're not a controversial type of a channel. We're a very conservative channel, and I didn't bring up the topic. But a lot of people, if you go through the comments on the should I retire in Dumaguete, or whatever the name of my video, the 2-part episode were on Dumaguete, I didn't talk about something that was very well discussed while I was there. I spoke with expats that were there, but you don't see any expats except for a couple of them that I met on the going down to the falls, the waterfalls in Valencia. And as a matter of fact, I had to edit. I had to edit some comments they made inside. I had to remove it because it was distasteful to the kind of audience that we have inside there, and it had to do with the topic about ladies and things like that inside there. But when I spoke with both expats, and I'm going to try not to offend anybody, but when I spoke with both expats and I spoke with locals there, the locals that live there, the native Filipinos that live in that area, that one of the main things at the very beginning of every conversation that came up was there's too many foreigners there, and they don't like the fact that these old 70-year-old guys are going in there, walking out there on Rizal Boulevard with their 18-year-old girlfriends and stuff like that. It's a very distasteful, and they're very disturbed about it. And many of the people that live in Dumaguete are moving to the outskirts, to Darwin, to Valencia, even leaving the whole area, going to different areas, because Dumaguete is it's becoming toxic in that area. We didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about that in the vlog.
Right.
We pointed out the good points, and there are many good points. Dumaguete has some really good points inside there.
You know what though?
But it's a major problem. Before we went there, I kept hearing the term Dramaguete, and I'm like, I thought maybe it was just a few people. It wasn't a big deal, but it is a big deal. It is a really big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, James,
now we know why Bud Brown moved.
Well, Bud's a good friend of mine, and but I'm a little bit concerned because
like Brown.
Bud is actually he's exposing himself, or he's not exposing himself. He's actually associating himself with some of those typical type of expats in the Dumaguete area, and he's doing collaboration type of videos with them. And I didn't think he would do that, but he's actually doing that, and it's disappointing me a little bit, because one of the things that Bud said to me privately when I invited him to go to a YouTube convention up in Manila with me one time, and we started discussing what's going on in the Dumaguete area and everywhere in the Philippines. He said, James, you get it. You came over to retire. It's a family kind of a situation that you're doing, and you reflect really the true what's going on inside the Philippines, not what some of these other guys are doing in my area when he was living down there in Dumaguete. But yet, just recently, Bud, and I hope I don't offend him, but he's kind of associating himself, and they get together and they do these collaboration videos, and he's in California now. He's not in Dumaguete.
Yes.
And it's just it saddens me that he's doing that, but it's everybody. It's a free world, but he's still my friend. I don't know if you see this, maybe that.
Well, I respect you taking the high road on thumbnails and stuff, because Lori is very, very particular about our thumbnails and our content and keeping it relatively clean. I censor myself a lot. I'll bleep myself when I say something sloppy.
Your thumbnails are very conservative. They're very conservative, and they're very to the point.
It's hurting us, but I agree, James. Like getting them really tight, where it's like you have a good image, and then you have just the very few words.
Yeah. Well, your thumbnails are professional. I will say they're very professional.
They're not working.
They're
not working.
What did I tell? What did I tell you before? I mean, it's one of those kind of things. You just got to keep plugging at it. You got to keep plugging at it. I think there's very few YouTube channels where there are people that are overnight successes.
No, and especially like the whole travel niche is very congested. And there are some very talented people in that niche that Lori and I are in. And there's even more people that are not talented. And then there's us somewhere in the middle. But we're finding our way and we're improving. So like, yeah, it's just like we just keep swimming, man. Just keep swimming.
Well, we're 7 years. We're 7 years invested into our channel.
Geez,
7 years.
I can't believe like what 2000 and so we're not even half that, dude. I mean, well, but Lori and I, this is weird. Lori and I have been vlogging before YouTube. We're 2001 on our wedding honeymoon. I mean, I put that video together from all the old stuff. We were properly vlogging. Lori's filming the camera way back then. I mean, I can't imagine where we would have been if we had, when YouTube dropped on the scene, if she and I had like, just, let's get into YouTube. Dude, we'd have like 1 million viewers. I know it for sure. And we'd be better at it because we would have been, if we were in like that then, we'd be better at it.
Without any cranberries.
There's no more cranberry left, dude. We're
good.
We're fine. We're working on other stuff. We keep finding things that we can do better, and we create stuff, and then we watch it, and then a couple months later we look at it and we go, oh, we should have done that differently. Let's do that differently this next time. And so like it's a journey.
Right.
Yep. So we'll figure it out.
Well, we gotta
we'll find our place.
We're focusing now on we plan on focusing more on the travel stuff. Unfortunately, our travel is like when you go to your favorite restaurant and you always go and you pick that same food because you liked it the last time and you don't try anything else on the menu.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, being in the Philippines, that's a pretty good smorgasbord of stuff that you have you have good background and knowledge on. The thing is, like I was kidding about earlier in the stream, is that like the stuff that's hardest for me and Lori to vlog and vlog with like interest, be like really like energetic about is the stuff we know the best, because like, it's ho-hum, we're in New York State. So like the stuff the best that you could vlog the best and a lot of people want to know about the Philippines is the stuff you're like, oh, it's the Philippines, it's my backyard, blah, blah, blah. So if you can bring that together and be super energetic and like share the information, then yeah.
What I was getting at about the going to the restaurant and ordering the same thing over and over, what I was actually getting at is we find places in the Philippines that we really love. And it's like we went to, was it last year? We went to, no, it was 2020, just before the pandemic got really big. We went to Palawan. Remember we went to El Nido?
That's where
the island hopping. Oh yeah. So that place was, I'm like, there can't be any place in the world that's as beautiful. I can't believe that. So what do? We want to keep going back to that same place inside there. So I can't keep reblogging.
Well, and then you gotta go to Coron. Which is at the north end.
That's what I wanted to do in December. We got some family coming over in December.
There you go.
And yeah, so I said, and they said they want to go to Palawan, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Let's go to Coron. And they were like, no, we want to go to El Nido. We saw the place you went to El Nido. We want to go to the lagoon that you went in on the island hopping. I'm like, oh, okay, but you can't think of yourself, So things we're gonna go there, but it's gonna, for us. I'm not even bringing the drone or anything like that. So I'm gonna travel light. And I'm gonna enjoy, because the last time, even though I enjoyed myself
some fishing
so much,
gear.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself so much on that trip, but you focus so much on doing the video, of doing the drone, and doing the capture, the whole thing, and capturing the clips. You don't get to really enjoy everything yourself. But this time we're going to, and I said, that's okay, we'll do that. And I'll leave all the hard work behind.
The flip side of that is kind of how I do vacations. I have always had a camera with me, like forever. When Lori and I travel, I always have a camera. I'm always filming. And for me, I enjoy not seeing stuff totally beyond the camera lens, because I get to take the stuff and edit it up and tell stories, and then I get to relive that by watching what I filmed, like over and over and over and over and over again. And that makes me
that's
how I feel complete, right? If I don't film something, I feel like, oh my God, I didn't film something, because I want to see it again, how it unfolded before my camera lens. And that's important to me. So like but yeah, a lot of people argue with me like, Chuck, why don't you just do a vacation and not film anything? I can't do it because I have to film this.
Well, I'm going to do it on that trip.
But I get it, dude. Like there are a lot of vloggers that say exactly what you're saying. Like, look, we're not going to work on this one. We're just going to like enjoy a vacation and not do it for anybody else, just for us.
Yeah. And then you get there and you go, oh God, I wish would have had my camera. Yeah, there you go.
That's what I'm going to be afraid of on that.
You
on
are
that
vacation. So, dude, just bring the shit with you. Like, pack it.
Yep.
Bring it with you. Mm-hmm. And then if you don't use it, okay, you made it like you elected to not use it. But what if? Don't be the guy like, crap. Should have had my drone with me. You know.
Yeah. But Chuck, I got to tell you, carrying even the smaller DJI drones, like mine's the Air 2S. And you guys got the minis and stuff like that. But the Air 2S, I got to tell you, the Air 2S, and you bring your like 4 batteries with you.
Yeah.
And of course you have to put it in some kind of small case so it doesn't get damaged when you go to these locations.
It's like when we went the drone. Like get the little case that just fits the drone.
When we went
Take care, Bill. You look tired.
Good night, guys.
Get some sleep.
Good night, Bill.
It's the uncommon denominator is make it fun, make people enjoy it. Quality is there. Obviously, your video quality is there. A lot of people do really, really good quality. What makes some channels popular and others is personality. So just make it fun. Anyway, see you guys. Not that I know shit.
All right, take care.
That's why James has 51 or 59. Thousands of people watching me eat waffles, for the love of God. See ya.
We didn't have
there will be a day when I will be like the tortoise in my hair. I will pass James. I'll be like,
I've never except for one person ever had an ambition to have X amount of subscribers or exceed somebody else, except for one vlogger. I was so angry at this vlogger.
You're gonna be angry at me.
And
Rory and we have numbers in our head that are goals.
Only one, because when I started my channel in 2017, this subscriber emailed me on a personal email, and he threatened to sue me. And it's a vlogger here in the Philippines.
Why?
He threatened to sue me. Yeah, because he thought my content was I was doing
too similar.
Yeah, there was something. I don't want to go too far because I'll give it away. But I got it. And he said you will be hearing from my lawyers. And then I was brand new. I had 10 subscribers or 50 subscribers, something like that. And that was 2017. And as of today, I've exceeded his subscriber base.
Mm-hmm.
So see, that's karma. Yeah. Karma, baby.
Karma, maybe. Yeah, but yeah, it's a tough gig.
But but that's the only one. That's the only one I've ever.
Yeah.
Because Nest always tells me forget about these things. Focus on the positive and all that stuff. But that was it. Kind of burned something inside of me. That
it has to be fun. I mean, if you're not having fun, then you just have to stop.
And my content has nothing to do with his content. It's totally different.
That's hilarious.
Right.
Totally he got his panties all in a bunch.
He got bent out. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we just keep like Lori and I aren't going to do anything like really controversial or anything, but I don't know. I feel like we're like growing continuously, so that's good. And like, I don't know, this little burst of subscribers, that was interesting. I don't know why, but
it could be my shout out.
No, dude, it wasn't that. Sorry.
Lloyd.
That might have hurt
Lloyd's
us actually.
In the chat. Hello, Lloyd.
Probably hurt us. But anyway,
I wait for Lloyd to make a comment about me.
No, it's like it's we just keep going and like I don't know, we're having fun. So as long as we're having fun, and like
that's the important thing. That's the important thing.
We do crave more. I mean, who doesn't crave more, right? You crave more. Like we'd like to find a sponsor and stuff. That'd be really cool. So maybe. Well, what I missed?
Okay,
Something in the
James.
chat. Did I miss something? What?
I just wanted to make one comment about doing YouTube videos, and you sort of touched on it a bit. The fact that you're doing all these videos, you know, and I've been doing videos since the 8mm, the high 8mm
Yeah,
family
me too.
videos and something like that, you know, and all of those things. But you know, if you have a channel, and I really don't know how long. I hope YouTube will be able to do this until I'm way gone, and my children's children can, and it continues to go, because it's like it's a library of your home videos.
Legacy. It's a legacy.
It really is. It really is.
I'm concerned, James. I'm concerned that like YouTube, Google that manages YouTube is eliminating subscriptions. Like my mother-in-law passed like a couple years ago, and if nobody accesses her account, they close it down. And does that mean the YouTube stuff? If she had a YouTube channel, would that just go?
Is that because of inactivity? They don't know she passed away. It's because of inactivity.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but so, I don't know that they would do that.
Is it connected to the YouTube?
Because they're still generating revenue based on ads.
Hopefully,
you know.
Hopefully, and I mean, I realize that when you start to think like about, we're all posting stuff on YouTube. That is a lot of data.
I know.
Data is expensive. Storage is expensive.
Yeah.
So like, I'm thinking like they have to get something out of it. Or what's the point for YouTube to do this? It's freaking expensive to store.
It wasn't Lloyd. It was Lloyd. Anyway, but I'm. You know, but the thing is, you know, my highest grossing video was a video I did like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, it's the HVAC one,
and it's done. It's the one that it's the servicing of the Mitsubishi.
The split system one.
Aircon head.
Fan coil.
Split unit. Yeah. Yep. That and my Samsung TV.
That shit every day. Should I show them your video?
Yeah. And those have been, and even if I never right now, if I stop today, I will still get, I know from those several do-it-yourself fix-it things, I will still get revenue 20 years from now if YouTube is still in business.
Evergreen videos. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, their YouTube seems so focused on conquering or keeping up or passing TikTok that I think, I don't know, maybe it's just.
Well, I think they've gotten better. My personal experience with YouTube from day one until today, from December 2016 is when I went public. We were actually on a vacation before we started doing the build. It's gotten much better and easier on the content creators, because I used to get blocked on things. I used to have copyright violations.
The music part is easier. I mean, you can use, now it's really cool. Like if you want to use copyrighted music.
Yeah. Well, there's some secrets. There's some secrets I don't think a lot of people realize that are out there to avoid. You know, you can do, like, if you play anything like music or video, something that's copyrighted, but if it's under 5 seconds inside you can use it. There's no copyright strike about anything on it.
Yeah,
it has to be under 5 seconds.
Laura and I have done stuff like that because sometimes it's fun to like our train video. We took the train down to New York and we got to Poughkeepsie, and Lori and I were laughing about, like, Lori said something about, don't Poughkeepsie in your pants, because that's a thing from Sex and the City, the movie, right? So I grabbed the clip put it in the video, she Poughkeepsied in her pants. And like that was like a 5-second thing, and it added to the video, it made it kind of more, and it brought it together because people might not get the joke, right? It was like an inside joke, and then you show the video clip, and it's like, oh, we get it.
And then once upon a time, if you put something that was copyright on there, you got a threat from YouTube that they would even close. They would shut down your channel.
Restrikes.
Nowadays you can do almost anything, and what they say is, well, just to let you know, this is copyrighted, but don't worry about it because you're not going to get the money anyway. It's going to go to the owner of the, and that's cool because you still get visibility. That guy gets the thing for his own content that he created, whether it's their publishing company or the artist or the sharing between. So it's much easier now, and you don't have to be so paranoid.
Yeah, and another thing, I used to be really paranoid about. Lori and I would be in a pub, and we'd be vlogging in a pub, and they'd be playing copyrighted music in the background.
That's right.
And now, if we can use, well, the tools have improved. Like you can use AI, like DaVinci. I can minimize the background sound, just have Lori's and my voices predominant. Reduce the background noise of the music, and we can put our own Epidemic Sound stuff behind it, and then it's not a problem at all. Like it's there.
Well, I've done that.
If the background music is kind of snuffed out by Epidemic Sound, it's no longer a problem. But and like when you're talking about back in the beginning, that would have still been a problem. They would have picked up on it. Like, yeah, you're screwed. You know, take that down. Quiet. They would mute it. They'd mute it or something.
Because they got things that go and they're sensing. They're listening to all that.
Yes. Yep. So I think the challenge now is, though, if you're going to use like a copyrighted song, just because you want to do maybe a trailer, like Lori loves to use copyrighted music in trailers, and I can't fight her on it. She just digs that. I'm like, okay, you know, as long as it's not the full series, I'm okay with the trailer being that way. Fine. If you do that, you might find later on that it gets muted or something because some countries won't let you play it or whatever. You can still run into that problem internationally. That's still a possibility. That's the risk you take. But
I did an awesome drone video here, right in this area, and on the other side of the wall over here, Senator Recto owns all the property over there, and his wife is she's a famous. Let's see these.
Yeah, I was worried about this in the background too. Now I'm not.
Yeah,
so
she
worried.
was the mayor and the governor here and congressperson. Anyway, I wanted to do, and it was beautiful because they got this big resort that they have on the other side, and I put it together with, I can't remember the artist. I don't know if it was Steely Dan or somebody, but the music was so perfect with that video clip inside there. And I'm like, oh, if I were to post that one, that would be one of those that would get high. I know a high video count.
Dude, my very first drone video, I remember flying my Mavic Pro for the first time, and I was so excited. And I used Learning to Fly by Pink Floyd, and I put it up on, right, because it was appropriate. And I put that up on Facebook, and that got shut down so fast. Gone. And then I was like, wow, I'd really like to use like Alan Parsons, you know.
Oh yeah, that's perfect ambient music. Alan Parsons is.
Oh well, they had that whole, music. You know, what was it? Free Fall or Fall Free. It was on
Free Falling.
No, that's no. There's.
Hey, good to see you, Ken.
Oh, thanks, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
It's okay to drop a.
I reached out to like whoever, I can't remember now. This is like 6 years ago. I was like, I wanted to use Alan Parsons Project music, so I reached out to the producer or the music company and asked what it would cost to like use that song. It was like ridiculous money, you know.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
get it. And then it was Epidemic Sound, and as Ken's in the chat now, he knows everything else is crap.
Yep.
So like, Epidemic's great, except that everybody's using Epidemic, so you do run into duplication where like, no, that's my song. You can't use that. Why are you using that song? That's mine. I use it first. And I'm sure other creators are saying the same thing as me. It's like, wait, that's mine. You know, you make it personal. When you use it, it's personal.
Well, even with somebody who isn't famous, and I know I've talked with you and Art about this before. I had an artist that was a private artist, and he was in his infancy of stardom, and he had one of those public websites where he said you could use, and he had lots of stuff on YouTube, and he said, and inside the thing there was a waiver that says you can use my stuff even if you're monetized and everything like that. You have permission to do that, because what he was trying to do was trying to get his stuff recognized. Well, he did. Right. He got his stuff recognized, and I kept copies of and screenshots, all the stuff and I used it a lot in my earlier the build of the house, like the first 100 the first 100 episodes.
No, not yet.
Of building Villa Feliz. And then what happened was he got some publishing company like in Colombia, someplace in South
bribes,
America. He got really big, and then I started getting all these copyright. Oh my God, I started getting like 10 copyright things every single day. And then what I did was I wrote to the artist, and he was cool. The good thing about it, he was really cool. And he said, what you have to do, you have to write the publishing company and you have to send this to YouTube. He said, let them know that it was before the certain date, but if you use any of my material after this certain date.
Oh, you told the story before.
After I got famous, he said, then you're gonna have to pay for that. You'll have to pay for that.
Right.
But the problem was the company that was representing him, the publishing company that was representing him, it was like they didn't capture everything in one day and have like 70 video clips that I had with his music. It was like 3 this day, 6 the next day, 5 the next day. So every single day. So I had a canned response that I had to do. And this went on for like 2 months. I had to do this. And then finally it stopped happening. I didn't have to worry about it. But it was a real hassle. The copyright stuff back then was absolutely it was hard.
You know what? I just felt really bad because Stevie's like down in New York. Why didn't I connect with you before I was down there in May? Because I have 0 drone footage from New York City, and now it gets every day you go to fly there, it gets harder. Should have talked to you, man. Got some shots. I had my Mavic 3 Classic with me at the time. It never went airborne. It just stayed in the bag. It's so sad.
I've got a dirty joke for Ken Heron.
I thought you accepted bribes, though.
Well, I'll take a bribe. He may give me a bribe after I. Anyway, before you say something, Chuck, my girlfriend or some girl asked me if I smoked after sex. I said, I don't know. I never looked.
An oldie but a goodie.
Oh, it's an oldie but a goodie. Yeah. Stevie, I have to get back down there, man. I have to get back down to New York.
There you go, Ken.
Lori and I'll come back down. We need to come up with an action plan, though. I need New York City skyline footage, damn it all.
There you go.
Like, somehow, where it's legit. Like, yeah. Not to take away from Art's thunder on his very good spooky joke.
No, that's his fool that's making that.
Look, by the way, wait, Ken, we're all too old to have flow like that. So, like, forget.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, some of us have to get up in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And by the way, we are in a 8-hour brownout here. This is a blackout. We're in an 8-hour. But we're on solar here, so we don't solar. Okay. We don't ever have brownouts anymore. Well, I won't say. I did say before we've had solar installed in the house for about 15, 16 months now.
Yeah, that's funny.
We've had it about 15 to 16 months now, and I was always so proud. I was always so proud that I could say we don't.
Dream, Ken,
having the solar and the batteries, it's priceless. No matter what you pay for it. Anyway, we remember we have the solar panels, we have the battery backups, and then we have the backup of the backups. We have the EcoFlow batteries in the event everything. The grid is down. There's no sun. We've exhausted the batteries from the solar. And then the 2 days before we went to the flight out to Dumaguete on a Saturday, the electricity went out. I'm like, how can that be? Electricity cannot go out at our house here. And I went downstairs and I saw the grid was on. I saw the inverter was all green. Everything was good with that. The batteries were fully charged. So I went down and I said, what's going on? I'm not getting anything. I thought, well, maybe it's the inverters. Something has to do with the inverter. So I went over to the automatic transfer switch. We have 2 automatic transfer switches. So I went to the one that connects to the EcoFlow battery, backup of the backup. And I turned that over to nothing came on. We had no electricity. I found a single point of failure is, even though we have all these sources of electricity here, they all go to one place, a final secondary automatic transfer switch. And the automatic transfer switch went out on me. So nothing that went in, no matter what source of electricity, would connect to our circuit breaker panel for the house.
Oh,
So that's, yeah. So luckily the company that we had to install the solar, I called them up. 3 hours they were out here because they're about 2 hours away. They sent a team down. They replaced the transfer switch, and boom, we were right back up. So we'll do a video. We'll do a video on our next update of how the performance of the solar, and we'll give them a plug for a 2 thumbs up for their service performance coming out here. Customer service. What's going on in the chat over here?
I don't know, I'm just reading up on some stuff. Like Steve and I are going to have a future date in New York because one of these frickin' days I'm going to fly down there before they make the legislation so difficult to fly there that you can't. And they're working hard at it. It's really annoying. So gotta get some shots. Like right now, I think like Stevie might tell me this. If you want to fly in New York City, you want to get the Statue of Liberty, you can take off from the water, supposedly, from a boat.
I bet you can't. I bet you it's all geo.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Could.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's the closest airport? What's the closest airport to that area?
Oh, well, you have JFK and you have
JFK and
LaGuardia and
how close? How close would you say those are?
I don't know. I mean, I never even got in the air last time. Like every
here,
time
it's at least 5 kilometers, which is what, like 2.
That's 5 miles.
2 to
I mean,
3
you have the
miles
upside. You have the
like
upside down wedding cake thing working in your favor. So I mean, like if you can get just beyond the grounds of the airport, you can usually get. You don't need to get very high to get cool stuff. I mean, okay, now New York
is 3 fingers too many?
Well, Chuck, if you're geo-fenced on the DJI, or my experience is it won't even let you take off. You can't even.
I have
go off.
Used
mine won't let me take.
Well, you can use FlySafe, and you can get permission to fly some spots. Again, if you're, the upside down wedding cake, if you have you might only have 100 feet or something of above ground level, you can go. Yeah. Well, at least you can get something.
I only wanted to fly. I was doing a video in Dumaguete, and we were about a couple kilometers, 3 kilometers, something like that, away from the airport, at the person's house. I just wanted to show their house right around their yard, and I couldn't. It said, "No, you're in a restricted area. You can't even turn the props on."
The stuff I worry about is if you're hauling ass to go somewhere, and your DJI drone crosses a geofence and gets on the other side of it. Then you can't. Can you not back up? I think you're screwed. It's I think you're done.
That's what I was wondering.
That's scary.
In limbo.
I was wondering the same.
Yeah.
I was wondering. Yeah. No, I have a feeling what it'll do. I don't know, but
it'll probably go to.
It would
return to home.
It would stop it. It would stop it. Yeah, it would stop at the geofencing location.
Yeah. Then you throw in
and
reverse.
Then tell you that's as far as you can go, or give you the return to home signal.
Yeah, and return to home is something I'd rather not use because, well,
this is a drone channel. Somebody hopefully
AI
somebody's had experience with that before.
Yeah, fly higher. Well, I had a nice surprise in Lake Placid. I had some gliders, the airplane gliders, not kites.
Wow.
Those things are very stealthy. And
yes, they can be.
I had Mavic 3 Classic up, and I'm like, oh shit! This thing snuck up. I think get the hell out of its way in a hurry because I don't want to have any problem or near miss or anything. I'm like, holy crap! Because you can't hear them. They're
military is using
stuff you can hear, but those things are just
they're using cardboard drones, and the Russians can't pick it up on radar.
Yeah,
and they just blew up a couple of jet fighters on the ground at an airfield that was 75 miles away.
See what Ken wrote? Maybe you posted already.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Who has 10 fingers though? We only have 8. You mean 8 fingers
No,
and 2 thumbs?
the joke is 3 fingers too many? And they'll say, yeah. Well, everybody's got 10.
No, we have 8. Unless you work around power equipment,
I count
then you
the
might only
thumbs
have
as a finger.
less than 8. Depending on the guarding of the equipment that you've been using and if OSHA cares. Yeah.
So
James, you're gonna go on a vacation?
Nelia is coming in November to the Philippines to visit family.
Oh, okay. They just left.
Yeah.
I know, but she's going to be there for 6 weeks.
Which one of you guys
it looks like my plans with them are kind of messed up. So if I don't end up going with them, I'll probably move my trip to April, early April.
I need to get with her because I've had people that have contacted me about their property, but they don't have a clear title yet. I didn't know that. I know they came here to do the signing over the title. I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they were doing like payments or something like that. That's why they didn't have the title from when they purchased the property years before. And but I know they came when they came here about 2 months, 3 months ago. Whenever they were here, and one of the purposes they came here was to go to the legal office and do all the sign, or up to Manila where the developer is, and sign everything. But I had several people that were interested in the property, and I put them in connection with the agent here that's responsible for doing the resales and the prime properties. And he said the title's not clear yet, so that scares people away. That scares people away. So. But it'll get sold, but they need to get that title completed.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
It gets embarrassing when they put their hand on your shoulder.
No, I don't want to talk about it. It's so not fun. But
Moon River.
Yeah, thank you, Fletch.
James probably can't remember that movie.
That? You getting the whole fist up there, or arm up there? What did what did he say? Breathe easy. That was Ned Beatty, wasn't it? Like from Deliverance, which was like perfect.
Oh yeah.
He was like, it was like really funny because he was the doctor. You know, squeal like a pig. So many. It's just hilarious. They just don't make shit like that anymore.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
No, you can't.
You just can't. It's sad because it was just comic genius.
I just got a message from Windows. You need updates. Hell no, I'm not going to do that again.
Hell no, we won't go.
I had my audio screwed up after my last Windows update.
Yes. Yeah, Rosen penis. Right, Ken? Dr. Rosen penis, all that shit. Good stuff. Fletch was a great movie. It was genius.
Mm-hmm.
Not with the hard stuff, not no
Was that Chevy Chase?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Goes up to the door. Remember the chicks there in the towels? Like, excuse me, my car just hit a water buffalo. Can I borrow your towel?
That's like airplane humor.
Oh, well, yeah, Airplane was.
That's what they need to make some sequels to. Well, they did. I think they made
a few Airplane movies.
They need to do that again, though. They need that same cast, though.
Yeah. Who here is gonna be getting a Pocket 3 since it's rumored to come out on the 25th of October, which is the day before my birthday? So who's gonna buy me one for my birthday? I know Lori would probably.
There you go.
I'll be in London. I'll probably have to go to some store in London and get my hands on one. But that's not a good idea. It's not a good time. You don't want to use a brand new camera without practicing with it first. Oh, God, that line. Yeah, Ken. That freaking line.
Airplane. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about the Air 3.
Why?
They finally got
Air
the
2S,
well,
don't
for
you?
for the distance.
For the distance.
The
Well,
time,
dude, just sit tight because history usually repeats itself,
well,
and there'll probably be an Air 3S with a proper 1-inch sensor on it soon. So don't get that 1/1/3
Yeah,
shit. Don't fall for
because
that
there's
crap.
just I'm
We're just
missing
taking your
some
money.
opportunities. There's so much stuff going on with the volcano right now. You know, we've been having lots of activity. Oh, we had a earthquake here the day before yesterday.
Oh, it's ready to rip then.
Oh, well, not from it. What came from that area, but it came from south of Taal Lake, where Taal Volcano is.
Why don't you get Mini 4 Pro, dude? Do you have that much wind? I mean, I know you're in tropics.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so you need to cut
there's
through the
a-
wind. Okay.
Oh
Forget it.
yeah, especially around the lake area.
Forget
because
it,
it's all
yeah.
open. It's totally open.
Well, Mavic 4 is coming out in April. If you can hold out till then, I don't think the volcano will, but just saying.
Yeah, but the volcano's
Mavic 4 would be
it's
really
been spewing the CO2 gases and they call
They have
it
sensors and monitors and things
VOG
up
here,
there.
VOG, and they've actually been closing the schools everywhere from the lake all the way up to Manila because the VOG was so bad here. I think it might even be they might even be shut down as a corridor. It might even be shut down right now. But we've been having lots of issues. Matter of fact, we were here, and normally the winds, we're in the best place for the volcano for where we live because we're to the east of the volcano, and most of the time the winds go from the east to the west, or they go from the south to the north if there's a storm to the north, and it sucks all the air from the south to the north across from the South China Sea. That's when we have monsoon season, which is now. And we're usually pretty lucky, but I came out here I don't know if the other day, and it's just like everything was like, you know how like early morning and it's like a mist or a fog that's all over the place, and that's what I thought it was, but it wasn't. It was a volcano. Are we still on airplane?
Yeah,
we are still on airplane jokes. Something got started and the fuse was lit. It blew and
I'm sorry.
Go out.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Barbara Billingsley, she passed away quite a few years ago.
Spaceballs, ludicrous speed. That's what Autel used, right? Didn't they call it ludicrous speed?
Mm-hmm.
They're Spaceballs.
I speak jive.
Where they got it from?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
That would be Mrs. Cleaver.
What was it? And what was that? Mel Brooks, the Mel Brooks Western.
That's Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
Actually, History of the World Part 1 was way better than Blazing Saddles. History of the World Part 1 was
they were both good.
They were both great, but I mean I preferred History of the World Part 1. I thought that was just genius. The eunuch scene. They got the chick dancing in front when the feather goes off. There's so much shit in that movie. Oh my god. Yeah, Mel Brooks, he was brilliant. Freaking brilliant.
By the way, he's 97.
He's still going. God bless him.
Yep.
Yeah. I see your Schwartz is bigger than mine. The question is, do you know how to handle it? Like Martin. No.
No, Lauren Boebert's hotter. She's a congresswoman from Colorado.
I think we all know who she is, Art.
Oh, the Porky's movies. Yeah, grabbed. Yeah.
Should we put out a all points bulletin? Have you seen this? Please call the police department. Remember
from
that?
Porky's? From Porky's? Yeah.
They were at the mayor's office.
Yeah, I was trying to think of Rick Moranis. I couldn't think of Rick Moranis. He was like dark helmet or whatever, in Spaceballs.
Dark Helmet.
Yeah.
It escaped me. I was
By
trying
the
to
way,
remember.
he's retired from Hollywood.
Rick Moranis.
Yep. He retired
him.
after his wife passed away, and he took care of the kids. His kids were still pretty young.
God, he was so good in so much stuff.
Yep.
He was the second.
Yeah, he was in
guy, right? He's the
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, the accountant. He was a freaking accountant. I am the keymaster. Yep. I was so glad to see Ghostbusters headquarters back in May. That was pretty cool. In New York, that's badass.
Oh, the fire department?
Ladder number 8. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Book and ladder number 8. Still there. Pretty cool. New York City's cool.
I mean, is it an active fire department? Like,
yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
think so. But they had the Ghostbusters sign up. I think they were filming a Ghostbusters movie or sequel when we were down there, or recently. So they still had the Ghostbusters sign up on top. That's like great. That's why it's in like the trailer and stuff, because we actually got to see it, which was pretty freaking cool. I love New York. It's like LA, you know, New York and LA, they both, and even London, so much stuff has been filmed in those cities that like you go there and it's like deja vu. You see stuff. That's always cool. Probably do vlogs just on like places where they film stuff, you know?
Right.
Like Tower Bridge, Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, I love that. That was like fun.
What 2 TV shows were filmed in Denver?
Don't know.
Father Dowling Mysteries.
Yeah, I don't care.
And the other one is the new Perry Mason.
Still don't care, but I know Perry Mason.
Well, a lot of it was
the old Perry Mason.
Yeah, the old.
This was the new one, with William Catt played.
Ken, you could just come back, Ken. Go. You're not on camera. Go. Let it fly and then come back.
I can turn it off. I can go over there. I can just have the. I actually added. I told you I added stuff, and I'm stirring the water.
Yeah, Dustin. I know. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. The scene with Steve Martin where he was F-bombing up a storm because he got dropped off for his rental car. I wanted to redo that scene at the airport, but I thought nobody would let me do it because I would have to use like an Avis or something, and they wouldn't understand that I could like blur it out later. But I thought that would have been hilarious. But then you would have to do it proper. Have to do it proper in the wintertime and like slide down the hill and all that stuff.
Oh, I added too much. That's okay. It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's a famous scene.
It's just for I added the pH. This sensor in the pool is so cool, and
you still that going? That is cool.
Well, it's not the original one. This is actually one called IOPool. I'm going to see there you go. This was for the chlorine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sanitizer, and the sanitizer. It's weird because, and this one is for the pH right here. You can see where I added it just before, and I started it up. That's why the pool is running in the background.
Right.
But it's weird how one affects the other. When you add something, it will change the value on the other one. So you have to kind of say to yourself, "Oh, I need to do this, but how's it going to affect the other one?" But this is cool. This is the IOPool I had before the IOPool. I had the fin, and then the fin was bought out by Hayward, and the fin was an inferior product. And after all these people spent all this money, Hayward dropped the product.
Hayward got haywired.
They got haywired, and then all these people were stuck with this like $300 floating fin in the pool. It does nothing. It looks like a shark fin inside there. And then this company, IOPool, we put this in there after Finn went out of business. And as a matter of fact, they sent me the product free from the U.S. For me to test it and do a review on it. And I got to look and see when I originally installed it. But I think it's been going almost 2 years now, where the fin, it's like the battery would die like about every 6 or 7 months it would die. And I think the reason they went out of business because they warranted it for a year. And if it failed before the warranty went up, they sent you a brand new one. Ooh. And all of them were failing because of the way the battery was getting exhausted too quickly. I don't know if because of the software or what was going on with it. And so Hayward's like, "Oh, we're losing money on it." They didn't do their homework on this product. But this company here are cool. They sent to me, and I'm going to do another review. I'm going to do a follow-up here pretty soon. And I'm going to let the owners of the company know. I am so happy with this product.
Good.
I don't have a pool.
Charles, you just talk way too much, man.
He's just taking it all in. He can't get a word in edgewise with.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Well, this James guy, he's pretty chatty.
Not as much as last week.
No.
Last week because I had all this pent up stories that I wanted to
God
say.
help us all.
Uncle Roger, gonna try my best to behave myself. No yelling at customer unless they are idiot.
ID 10T. Yeah, Charles. The mic is yours, brother. The floor is yours. Say something. No pressure.
Well, I made almond flour pumpkin pancakes for breakfast this morning.
Really?
And some of them, half of them had like a maple brown sugar butter on them. The other half had pumpkin pie spice butter on them. And then I took maple syrup that had been aged in bourbon barrels and drizzled over the top.
I have some of that. Yeah. Not yours, but I have somebody else's recipe of that.
Well, I didn't make the maple. Well, I didn't make the maple syrup myself. I got it from I don't know. Do you have Hannaford Brothers out there in Syracuse?
I don't know the stuff I have from. Well, I haven't seen it, but I mean the stuff that we grab. We just like in Vermont, we have the stuff we picked up that's bourbon. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll make pancakes tomorrow. I'm inspired.
Or waffles.
Not pancakes. I don't have a waffle.
We kind of went a.
I don't have a waffle maker though. I need a waffle iron to make those proper. I don't have that. So like that.
Yeah, if you had to wage at one time, you would pretty much always be a winner if you said we had waffles on Sundays. But lately, Ness actually cooked this morning, and she was up before me, and she made like the homemade equivalent of the Egg McMuffin kind of a thing, with the English muffin and the egg and the cheese. It was really good. Oh, so she brought it upstairs. She said, "Oh,
no, Hannaford's like in Lake Placid." I saw Hannaford. Sorry. I was having a conversation with Andrew in the chat. My bad. Sorry.
So she brought it upstairs and had you on in the background on the TV, and then I'm like, I ate all of that, and then right after I ate that, I got, oh man, it's like after you eat, you get kind of tired because your body's trying to break down everything.
Yep.
So I laid in the bed, and you guys just have the calmest voices, especially Bill. You're always talking, and you guys lulled me away. I'm like, oh. She said she came over and she shook me. She said, "James, you got to get up." She said, "I know where it's going to watch."
They're talking about you.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said they're talking about you. That
ears should be burning. And then you go to a couple weeks ago, you go to come on, and like the minute you go to click on, we're like gone, done.
Well, that's because we didn't know if he was here. He wasn't in the chat last week. He was in the chat, so we knew that he was going to be here.
I was going to get in the chat the week before that, and that's when you cut your show short by half an hour. And I was in there. I was setting everything up.
I have to go back to Iceland, I guess, because I still have piles of krones.
1,000 what kroners?
Yeah, $8. That's $8. Don't get excited. This is $8 US. This thing.
I still have some pesos left over from my trip. I've got 9,000 pesos left.
That's a lot. That's like $175.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of like what I'm packing.
You say 9,000?
Yeah.
Yep, 9,000 pesos.
That's like $175.
I do want to go back to Iceland though. I want to spend this wad of cash in Iceland.
There you go.
We're gonna go back. I said we wouldn't go back, but I lied.
Because you have $8 worth of Krona. Huh?
Well, no, actually, it's a pretty good stack, dude. I mean, and this is Lori still has her half of it.
How many?
Well,
thousand you got there?
No,
I haven't been there, but I had family that lived in Iceland, and everybody that I've ever known that's ever visited Iceland, they say it's immensely beautiful.
It is immensely beautiful.
Normally, you think the two big islands, Greenland and Iceland, you would think Greenland would be so green and beautiful in Iceland, but it's actually the opposite. Greenland's
Iceland,
boring, and Iceland.
At the moment, Iceland still has the largest glacier in all of Europe on Iceland. Lori and I hiked on it, but it's shrinking very fast. Iceland is amazing. I've said this a million times. Iceland reminded Lori and me of Scotland. It reminded me and Lori of Hawaii. It reminded us of Alaska. But oh my God, it's so much closer than those places. So like, it was just so incredible. I mean, I would love to go back. Like, I would love to go back and see more of it because we just saw a little snapshot of it in like 7 days.
Yeah, that's one of the places I'd like to go in Europe.
Yeah, well, for good reason.
Hopefully.
It's pretty amazing. Very amazing. And where I killed my Mavic 3. I still have an artifact from it. No, I took this off. The rest of the drone is on its way to DJI pretty soon because it has to be fixed. Because like this had black Icelandic sand in it. Everybody in the chat knows about that story already. Yeah. Yep. This is one of those things.
So James, Irene's sister is in the Philippines, and she'll be there for a few weeks. And she's the one that's putting another story on the house that Irene lives in, where they got the stairwell in, and then they're going to start building another, level on her house. So they'll have at least one, if not two, bedrooms upstairs.
And
hopefully they'll put a bathroom upstairs.
Where's that located at? I forgot where they were located. Somewhere around
Zamboanga del Norte.
Oh, Zamboanga. Oh.
Yeah.
Zamboanga.
On the north side. Zamboanga, the city, is way south. Yeah. That's in Zamboanga del Sur.
Down in Mindanao.
Yeah. And it's just west of Dipolog, which is where Nelia's sanctuary, pet sanctuary, with the cats and dogs.
Sanctuary.
Yep. So, Mel's in town. Oh, I already showed everybody the pictures. I'm going to show the pictures again. This is my honey on a motorcycle.
Are we into reruns?
Yes,
I saw James, that. I did see it. No, I did see that. I told you I was watching.
That's AI.
In between naps.
Yeah, her name is AI.
AI.
Yeah.
As opposed to EIEIO.
That's her. That's the Tagalog name for Irene. And this is her daughter, Savannah. She looks like she's a teenager. She's 8 years old.
Yeah.
There's another one of.
And she'll continue to look 8 years old for like the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one is like,
dirty old.
You're like an old. feel kind of creepy.
You are. You're super creepy. It's creepy that you're so creepy.
Yeah.
Just sticking
That's
your own
my
That could be your
future
clickbait. Don't tell me you're gonna use that as your
age
thumbnail.
bracket.
Your thumbnail for your video.
That shit doesn't work. It's got to be like, yeah, that shit doesn't work. Not working.
So I just grabbed a couple pictures off of my phone. Let's see.
Google's AI knows if it's just a thumbnail or if there's actually TNA in the video or not. They know.
We had a
The algorithm will treat it accordingly.
when the sun goes down here in the evening time. It's like all the sky turns red over here, and if the clouds are in a certain format, I wanted to put this with my GoPro, and it was a perfect. It's not as good as the picture I'm going to show you here, but I went to go get the GoPro, and I thought it was charged up, and it wouldn't even come on. I only had 1%. Only had 1%. But this was last night, looking at the back gate right there.
This is my GoPro 7.
I feel like we're in reruns.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what he did. I remember all this. He showed the pictures.
He did all this
girlfriend
stuff earlier.
Yeah.
That was last. Yeah, that's pretty.
That was last night, but this one didn't represent. Just about 5-10 minutes earlier, and that's what this is. I just did this with my iPhone, because my battery was dead on the GoPro. Then this was on Friday. Here, let me share this one with you. This was on Friday, and this was this restaurant down by. It's an Italian restaurant down by Taal. Called Tomato and Basil, and that's Taal Lake behind us right there.
That is weird. Crap. Those plants
I think
look
we
like
were at
Jurassic
that
Park.
And to the
James,
left,
when I went to Gaitai with Nancy, I think we were at that. It's right near a strip mall, isn't it?
This is This is the opposite side. If I were to take you, and you might be able to see. I don't know if you were to. Can you see my mouse icon arrow thing? No.
Yes.
You can't see that. Oh, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Over here is Tagaytay. Over here, this is the very top. You can't see it because it's kind of hidden, and the volcano is even just a little bit further to the left of this right here.
Oh, okay.
Right. Those plants are enormous, dude. They're like freaking Jurassic Park plants. What are those things? Yeah. They look scary, like they could eat you.
Those are banana plants.
Jesus, they're like bigger than you guys are. Is it just like the way the picture was taken?
Yeah,
that's crazy looking.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, just look around. Look at the plants here. Holy crap!
That's not the same. That picture makes them look huge.
Hey, take a look at this one banana plant here, and this is still. We haven't even gotten a blossom yet. We have yet to get the blossom. This is
this is called the thousand. I'm sorry. I blame Andrew. He started it.
This is called the thousand finger banana plant right here.
Oh yeah.
This is unique. Nobody has this in this area.
What did that take? About a week to grow that big? From like a seed?
I want you to look at the base. Look at the base. Look at the base here.
How big around is that thing?
The base is. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, we need something for scale. Inches. Put your foot over there. Give us some scale, dude. Oh. Give us your foot.
It's like about 8 inches.
How's that?
There you go.
Jesus.
Oh,
okay. Okay, that helps.
The eggplant fell down there.
That took about a week to grow. Maybe
no,
2.
not a week. And this is a dragon fruit. There's a dragon fruit. You see right there?
Oh yeah, I remember your dragon fruit videos when you said
there's the blossom. There's a blossom from the dragon fruit right there. This is a mango. This is a mango seedling right here. This is cherry. This is actually a cherry tree. See the blossom right there? We're getting some blossom from the cherry tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, feel better now?
Yeah, I got pee.
I got a pie.
My apple guava tree here. You see the apple guava right there. That one.
Wait till James falls in the pool and like his phone goes down, his laptop goes down with him.
Oh, that would suck. That would really suck.
That would kind of suck. But it's a first world problem, but it would suck.
Yep.
See all my coconut? We got so many freaking coconuts.
So one drops on your noggin, and then you fall in the pool and destroy your laptop. It'd be
look over to the left, James. I want to show you I want to see the chairs so everybody can see where I sat when I sat in your pool.
In the pool?
Yeah. See? I sat there.
You're not there now. Ha ha.
No, but boy, it was heaven. It was so quiet.
I'm sure it was nice.
And you get there and the stress just melts away.
Oh yeah, that's what I tell. That's what I tell everybody.
Feed me, Seymour, right, Dustin?
It's like who needs to go to drive or fly so many hours and go to a resort, something like that. We just sit inside the backyard, and it's just you do that. You invest in your own backyard.
There is something though about having to travel a great distance to get someplace that is like epic. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, guys, things. It's like when we went to the falls in Valencia outside Dumaguete. I mean, we don't have fall. I mean, that's our fall right there. And that we built, but something that's like 200 foot tall, you can't get that around here.
No, I mean, like that's one of the things about Iceland. There's like a waterfall around every corner. It's really crazy, and like big ones.
True.
Yeah,
that's true. And the hot springs.
Hot springs are awesome. Yeah, I mean, like.
Hey, we just passed
genuinely happy
3 hours,
nights, which is cool. Yeah, you're saying it's
fine. You did. So you survived. You survived through 3 hours.
Yeah, survived.
2 minutes
we
over.
We still got respectable numbers. We'll stick around a little while longer, and I'm starving.
Take a nap now. You wake me up when it's over.
Well, yeah, I have things to do. So this is my Sunday catch up right here.
Actually, I got to go too because I have to get up early tomorrow. Lori and I have to go over to her mom's house and do more cleanup in aisle 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So what happened to Bill? I saw he left.
He was tired. Did you see him? He was dozing off. He was like,
was he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he does his show tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like 10 o'clock at night, like now. Like 24 hours from now, he'll be in. He's got to rest up.
But he's got the weekend off. He doesn't go back till, Wednesday? So he's got Monday and Tuesday off?
Yeah, is that what it is? Yep.
Lloyd, go get your nap, man. We know you're an old guy. He needs his nap before his bed. Oh, that's what I had to tell you. When you pop up the from what's in the chat, and you put it so everybody can sit on the main screen. You do, like, if it's like 3 words, you put it up there and you leave it forever. But if you have something that's like 2 or 3 lines inside there, you put it up for like 1 second.
Flip.
You gotta leave it up there a little bit longer, especially for the old guys. We have to.
You gotta soak it in. We have to soak it in.
Yeah. Just a comment.
Like that one.
Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me, Seymour. That was Rick Moranis. He was in that.
Yep. And who played the dentist?
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin, yeah.
Because I'm the dentist.
Remember when he put the mask on and he started to fiddle, and all of a sudden the handle fell off, and he's like...
It's a great movie.
All right, Art.
Good musical.
You see what time it is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It's gonna turn into a pumpkin.
All right,
time.
everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming, Mark. Get to bed. It's 3 a.m. there. Have a great weekend, and don't forget 3 Conservative Gimps tomorrow night. Only we just do an hour show. I think we could guess what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. So have a great weekend and catch you next week. Bye-bye.
Good night, folks.
See ya.
Bye, guys.